All right, everyone. Hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I just wanted to create this video for quite a long time. And after our latest episode of Pixel Slaves podcast with Robert Scoble, if you didn't watch it, I'll link it into the description below. Go and watch it. It's a 2.5 hour chat about everything AI, VR, XR, Apple Vision Pro, Tesla's self-driving, and the future of humanity. It's an amazing episode. And after talking to him, after having that episode, I decided to try and use OpenAI ChatGPT on a phone in a bit different way. Because so far I have used it in kind of like a standard way. Sometimes, of course, I wanted to be more creative. Sometimes I was asking it more kind of crazy, non-conventional questions. But I never tried to actually communicate with it as an assistant. I always, kind of use it as a, question answer part, mainly via chat. But I always omitted the capability of it via voice and especially on the phone app. And when I tried it, it actually blew my mind. I have to say, I use several assistants. I have, Amazon Echo at home. I use Yandex Alisa at home. I use Google Assistant as well. And now I tried ChatGPT, and, it's pretty amazing. And especially the most amazing part about it is the contextual understanding of things surrounding me. So, an example, I took a picture, my kids, they brought some Pokemon cards, and I don't know how to play Pokemon. Oh my God, I know, shocking. I'm more of Age of Empires, Heroes of Might and Magic guy. So I didn't know how to play it. And they had those pictures, they had those cards laid on the couch on a sofa in our flat. And I just made a picture of that, and I asked ChatGPT with voice. I asked it in Russian language because I just wanted to experiment, and it replied to me in Russian language with an accent, like a Russian accent in English, like an English Russian accent, whatever. It was funny, but she replied to me and she said, "Yeah, I see you have Pokemon cards, and that's how you play it. And if you have not enough cards, you can mix up you can mix up a little bit the rules, so it makes sense." And my kids were looking at me and looking at this conversation in real time, and they're like, "Oh my God, what's happening, Father? That's amazing." So I just decided, look, I want to show it to you a little bit because you can talk with ChatGPT about everything. And I decided to make a short video of me pretending that I'm co-hosting an episode of a podcast. Sorry, Shota, I'm not going to replace you by AI yet.
I'm being replaced. No! AI's taking over!
If we do that, we'll all be replaced by AI, okay? So we'll have a fully AI show. But I just decided to do it and kind of like play devil's advocate. Can I co-host a show with an OpenAI and just give you a little bit of a glimpse of what you can use AI for? And I hope you'll enjoy it. I'll record my phone screen for that. And we see you in another episode. Ciao.
Hello, I would like to co-host a podcast with you. What do you think about that?
Hosting a podcast together sounds exciting. What theme or subject are we thinking about for our podcast?
I mean, look, we cannot speak about anything else than Sam Altman being fired as a CEO and then rehired 3 days later and going back to OpenAI. What are your thoughts about that?
That's quite a surprising scenario with Sam Altman. It's not common to see a CEO being fired and then rehired in such a short period. This situation could reflect various things, like a change in the company's direction, board decision.
Yeah, but it's actually more crazy. Find on internet the information, then come back to me and let's discuss it.
Sam Altman's recent experience at OpenAI is indeed quite extraordinary. He was rehired as CEO just days after being ousted, a move that shocked the tech industry and highlighted conflicts around AI development. Here's a breakdown of the events.
Yeah, but let's sound more human-like, right? Because you are sounding a little bit like a robot, and I know you are kind of you are a robot, but let's sound like a podcast. We're discussing this topic together. So, what are your personal thoughts about this situation?
Absolutely. Let's make it more conversational. This situation with Sam Altman is really something out of a tech drama, isn't it? Being fired and then rehired within days, it's not something you hear about often, especially at the CEO level of a major company like OpenAI. It seems like there was a real power struggle going on behind the scenes, and the fact that they quickly formed a new board to bring Altman back shows how important he is to the company. Plus, the employee support for Altman was quite strong.
Actually, I have a kind of a conspiracy theory. I somehow think that this coup could have been, made by Altman and Microsoft to actually steer OpenAI more into the for-profit direction, because I know a lot of board members and other people in the company didn't want for-profit. They wanted to open source the models. What do you think about that? That's crazy, right?
That's an interesting angle. Conspiracy theories often arise in situations like these, especially when high-profile companies and personalities are involved. Your theory about steering OpenAI towards a more for-profit direction could have some weight. The tension between open sourcing the models and moving towards a more commercial model has been a topic in the AI community. Microsoft's involvement adds another layer to this. Their investment and interest in OpenAI's technology might lean towards more commercial applications.
Yeah, but think about this. Right now, Microsoft actually gained more power, right? They have an influence in the board. Sam is on their side. And I mean, they're just much stronger than they used to be 5 days ago.
You're hitting on a crucial point. Microsoft's influence in this scenario is definitely noteworthy. By supporting Altman and having a say in the new board formation, they've positioned themselves more strongly within OpenAI's structure. This shift could significantly impact how OpenAI operates and makes decisions, especially since Microsoft has a vested interest in the commercial success of AI technologies. It's a strategic move for Microsoft. They're not just investors anymore, they're becoming key players in shaping OpenAI's future.
Yeah, so you're basically agreeing with me that this could have been all staged and, such a quick action and change of the control and then change the control back to Sam Altman is, could be staged, right?
It's certainly a possibility worth considering. In the high-stakes world of tech companies, strategic moves like this can be more calculated than they appear. And the speed and efficiency of the changes at OpenAI, along with Microsoft's involvement, do raise questions about whether this was a planned maneuver. Staging a scenario like this could be a way to swiftly shift the power dynamics and align the company's direction more closely with commercial interests.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And I mean, the second theory was that suddenly AGI was already a reality in OpenAI, and some of the people wanted to open source it and alarm the bell towards, humanity. And some people like Sam and Microsoft, they wanted to keep it, a secret and use it as a for-profit commercial product. What are your thoughts about that?
That's another fascinating theory delving into the realm of artificial general intelligence, AGI. The idea that AGI might already exist at OpenAI and is being kept under wraps is the stuff of science fiction, yet it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility given the rapid advancements in AI. If AGI were a reality, the debate between open sourcing it versus using it for commercial gain would be monumental. The ethical and societal implications are huge. Open sourcing such a powerful technology could democratize AI development,